Hey, it's Allison, and I am getting ready to do another layout for Clear the Desk. The challenge that I am incorporating over at Paper Issues is wide open spaces. So basically they just want to see a lot of wide open spaces, whether that's pattern paper or cardstock, and then try and have everything sort of concentrated in like 1/3. Apparently you're not supposed to use more than 1/3 of your piece of paper. So I have this one photo from our lunch, that's all I could find. And I have enough of these letters left to spell out yummy, so that's going to be my title. And then I'm just going to put some layers behind this and put some journaling on, call it done. Shouldn't take too long. Here we go. Okay, this is not going to take very long. Honestly, it took me about less than half an hour to put this layout together, which is nice every now and then, especially after that last layout, which took me quite a while. It's nice to just put together something quick and easy. Okay, so I start with my white cardstock and cut off the branding strip. And now I'm just going through all my scraps, basically. I have one piece of full 12 by 12 paper left in my kit, but I'm not using it for this. I'm going to use that piece of cardstock as my background instead. And everything else in my kit is just scraps now. So I'm going through them and pulling out certain strips and pieces that I think I can work in behind the photo or underneath the photo. Because I have lots of the branding strips left and bits that I've cut off from the edges of papers and that sort of thing, I am drawn towards having layers of strips underneath the photo. I do have one piece of paper that is the remainder of the pink eyeglasses that I used on my last layout, and it is big enough for me to map my photo on. I trim it a little bit. The back side of it is a white and black polka dot. It's white with black polka dots, which I like because it sort of blends into the background, and then your focus is really on the photos and then maybe the little bits of embellishment around the photo. And I have one of those photo frames from the Dear Lizzie sheet that I've just pulled aside. I think maybe I can work in some journaling on that. And now I'm just getting my strips ready. That I think is my last piece of that gorgeous floral paper. So I want to work that in here. And I've cut out some of those butterfly garland bits. I think I can work in a little bit beneath the photo. And now I'm just picking different branding strips, trimming them down, make sure that the edges are clean. And just like that, I'm ready to start layering. So I'm just placing my strips as I think that they will work. And I have to move that pink one because when I put my photos down on top of those two strips down below, it's all hidden. So I've moved it up to the top, and I move it up again because I really want to see it because it's such a beautiful paper and it's shown up on many other layouts. So it's kind of appropriate that it shows up on this one, which is pretty much going to be the last layout in her album, I think, because that was kind of the end of the festivities for her. And I've glued down all the butterflies. I didn't use the full strip that I had cut off. I've just glued down what I had, and now I'm trying to figure out where I want my title. And I'm starting to worry because putting it up where I am right now, it feels like I'm taking up more than 1/3 of the page. But the letters are so big that I thought about running it down the right-hand side of the photos there, but I think it would have extended quite a bit up above the photos, and that I didn't really like. So I'm going to go with the fact that they are acrylic, and so visually light, and hope that that gets me away with maybe using a little bit more than 1/3 of the paper. And I just tucked in two little scraps from a 3x4 card that I cut up previously that I had in my stash there, just on either side of the photo, just to extend it a little bit. I'm contemplating putting some journaling there, but I kind of like having a little bit extra width, I guess, to the photos. And I'm going through my washi tape book, and there was one little scrap of that gold washi that says, I think it was Sweet Moments or something, or Little Moments. And then the black and white polka dot banners that I had tried to put on a previous layout, but you couldn't see them against the background, but here against the white cardstock, they really show up, so that's really nice. And then the 2 extra butterflies that I had cut off from the banner, I actually popped up and dotted them around. When I'm using a piece of cardstock like this, I do really like to have a frame. So quite often I will mat it onto some pattern paper, but in this case I've decided to just draw sort of a messy frame. And then it just kind of keeps your eye on the page and it doesn't sort of float off into Never Never Land. And now I'm just going to get my journaling in. I really don't have a ton to say about this. And now I need to add some gold mist for a little bit of interest, and I do put it all over that white cardstock at the top there, just so it's not quite so empty. I don't think that's cheating. I'm gonna go with that gold mist is a freebie, no matter what. You can always add gold mist. But because there is that one little section of gold washi tape down at the bottom, I really want to bring in a little bit more gold, and I remember these puffy stickers that I had. So I find 3 that I can use as sort of arrows to bring your attention to the photo. And then I have some circles left that I've just sort of dotted around on the right of the title by the butterfly. And that's it, finished layout. I love layouts like this. They're so light and airy, and it'll be a nice counterpoint to the album where a lot of the other layouts are quite busy. But yeah, I had fun. I hope you had fun watching it all come together quite quickly. And yeah, I'll be back again with another one. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.